Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the channel. We're just filling out our paperwork this morning. We have got a load through. We got it through last night, so I just accepted it last night. Just filling that in. Yeah, it's picking up from where we're dropping this one off, and it is going to Martinsburg again, but at least it's a load. At least it's a bit of a distance load, so we can look at getting to the TA tonight again, and then everything is not looking too bad then. You know, we're sort of on top of the job as best we can for the next day. And yeah, we're laughing a little bit. It's the 29th today. Yeah, we got pro bills that we need to fill out for I don't even know what train number that we're picking up yet. We ain't got that through. No, nothing through. Yeah, we just have these to write out, so you know, we can give them to shipper when we get into places and that, and we come to need them as well, returning the envelopes that we have that we're putting every week. 3311 North Torrey Road. We're 136 miles away from the job this morning, which isn't too bad. So you got us at 7:38, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Yeah, this is going down to the one opposite the road from GM in Martinsburg. So we know that now, so we won't waste that little bit of time going to GM thinking that it's that, because the paperwork said it. Capiton Boulevard, Martinsburg, and it's West Virginia, and we should have a pickup number. We do. L55281. Yeah, it's quite warm here this morning. It's really really humid, to be fair. It's hang on, there we go. Yeah, it's still 20 degrees outside, so it feels a bit cooler in the wind, but I couldn't really feel much wind, so that can just go down here. Now the paperwork, I think we are good for rolling, so let's get on the way, and then everything is tickety-boo then. Everything will be tickety-boo. It's not a bad night's sleep in here, quite quiet, which is what you want. Yeah, once we get loaded today, or once we get a load on today, we'll be able to save time, because we can just head straight down the 23 to Toledo, rather than heading back out the way towards Canton Yard and that, because we've got diesel. We've got 3/4 of a tank of AdBlue, so we'll be good for most of the week. If we have to put a few litres in, or a few gallon in, then I have to put a few gallon in. You know, it's just a bit pointless really having to come all the way back out to Canton today. You know, we're not really going to save any time. Or we're not going to save any time, we're just going to lose time, so might as well head straight down the 23 to Toledo, and then cut onto the 80, then it's just straight over then. And then everything is looking quite well. You know, we can get down to the TA tonight at Breezewood, get parked up in there, and like you say, we're about 60 miles to the job for the next morning. See if we get another tornado warning going off tonight. Try and get it on film if we can. We stop first, so we're gonna go when we get a gear. We are light, but the truck ain't pulling like it's light. And it's really, really dark on the right hand side, isn't it? Just seemed really dark on the right hand side then when we were making that turn. Don't know why it did. Both headlights were on. We did the pre-trip. It's saying they're LED, so very much dark. Yeah, see, it's really bright on the right now. Weird. Really weird. Yeah, we're just turning left onto the I-69. About a mile away from the state line from Michigan. Been struggling to find stickers as of late for updating the states that I've been in. Did manage to find one last night in the pilot there, but it were a Michigan one. Didn't have any Indiana ones. We're in Indiana still, so I don't know. Weird, really weird. But yeah, I've got a magnet one, and I've just stuck it to the fridge that's in the cab, so it's a lot easier to show. So yeah, I'll get that put up now on screen. I'll take a picture of it and put it up. And yeah, hopefully we can start collecting some more. Maybe have a look tonight in the TA at West Virginia and see what we can find. But yeah, let's get up to speed and yeah, let's get up to this job at Flint. So I just had a quick drive up here. It's just trying to rain though. Just as we get into the job, it's trying its best to rain. Of course it is. We got a trail number through. I just stopped for a bathroom break. There's a rest area a couple mile down the road. And yeah, I just sent him a message. Says, have you got a trail number for this pickup? And he says, yeah. And sent it straight through. So perfect, the trailer is loaded then. So we can just get hooked up to it and get out of here. Hopefully it's a nice quick turnaround in here. I'll try and find a pilot on the way and I can stop for a shower today. And then yeah, we're laughing for the rest of the week. It's Wednesday tomorrow, so tomorrow I imagine it's just going to be drop this, get a load on and start heading back somewhere. Now there's a few places I know that we do we do stuff around Baltimore, Washington. We had a little bit further south as well at times. There's done a paper load out of there, that toilet paper go or whatever, kitchen roll going to Ashley, Indiana for Dollar General or Dollar Tree or something like that. That we did about a month or so ago. You know, that's not that won't be a bad run. So we've got options for what we can be getting on with. Just have to wait for see what they send through. We just need to try and get over. There's just so many rail cars in that place on the left. So many. It would be interesting being a train driver, especially over here on the railroads. You know, with all the history and that, and all the different scenery and that you just won't see when you're on the roads. So, if one more car to come through and then we can get over. And yeah, this rain ain't very welcome. You know, it's had all the way to rain, and it chose to rain when we're getting down to the job, or at least tried to rain. We've got weather advisories in place in Michigan between 9 and 6 today for high winds. No, not this one. Not this one. Nearly. It turned into where the cars are then. We're in the next one. At the gas station, I remember now. It's not a set of lights, it's just a turn-in. It's just a turn-in because it's sometimes a bit difficult to try and get out if it's busy. But we're straight round and yeah, we can get straight into this job. So yeah, I'll go get this dropped and get the paperwork, and yeah, we'll find where other one is and see if it's dropped, you know, 3/4 of an inch from next trailer again. Hey, so we just dropped our trailer really quick. on a bay. Got the doors open. I managed to get my strap back as well. Even better. And we're looking for a trailer that we're picking up, which is, what trailer number have we got? 60786. Around the other side, I would imagine, because these are all empties out here. So I just come to 9 minutes past 8. We had to book this one in that we've just dropped, so I managed to grab the paperwork at the same time for the one we're picking up, which is perfect. That's how I like to roll. Keep it simple, keep it easy, and yeah, makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? It does make life a lot easier when things just work out a bit better. So around here, I'm just gonna look for ours. 60786, I believe I said. It'll be up here somewhere. It will be up here somewhere. So yeah, I need to have a look at what pilot I'm going to go to as well, or Flying J, because we're not going to go down via the 280. We're going to be staying on the 23 from here and just straight down to Toledo. I think there is one on the way down though, on the 23, which would be perfect. That. So 60786. It's not that one. I'm sure I said 786, didn't I? 786, yeah. Got 966. 61. Unless they're on the other side as well, possibly. Ain't on here. Ain't that one in front of us? I don't think it's any down that we've passed. Try and get this round. Low on. I'm gonna back down because there was another trailer. I think that lad were blocking it with that trailer that he had. Possibly. So we'll have another look to see if it's down here, but I know it ain't on the front bit where we picked the last one up from. We're just, it's not these. I know where it will be. If it ain't here, we'll have to go and ask. So what are these here? No, it ain't that one. Well, I don't know where it is. Oh, let me go find it, because yeah, we need it. We don't know where it is. There we go, we found our trailer. It's it was dropped around the other side of where we last looked, sort of thing, before we spun round. Yeah, it was on the other side, so we've found it though. We've got it on, and it was dropped, and we could actually walk down the side near enough, so perfect. So we're 516 miles away from the job. I found a pilot that's 87 miles away. Just before Toledo, got me there at 9:47. So that'll be perfect, just to stop there for a break and go grab a shower. And yeah, we should be laughing from there then. It should be a nice, easy day. It's currently got us down at the job at 4:45. So we can take an hour and a bit off for, I'm trying to be able to see, for going to the TA and stopping short. So yeah, we shouldn't be too bad. This is just a terrible junction to try and get out of at times, especially when you're going left. We're going to see a great lot. We're out though. We are out. Yeah, it's really humid out there. The wind is getting up a bit, and it really is quite humid. So it's nice to have the AC running in the truck. We're not turning down this one with the next one. We are the next one. that car really didn't want to wait for us, to be fair, did it? I thought they were going to just come straight out in front of us. But yeah, we've got the load on. It's fairly light, which is good for the hills, good for the fuel. And yeah, if we get on the 75 here, but we split, we keep right and just straight down the 23 all the way to Toledo. And then I think we can just follow this all the way down to the 90/80. And then that is us on the toll road then, all the way till we get off at Breezewood. So yeah, perfect. Nice relaxed day now. So yeah, let's get down to the pilot and we'll get sorted. Hey, so we have made it to the pilot. So just got a shower. Oh, we're just going to get in a shower, so yes, it's alright, it's clean again, that's the main thing. It's all good. It's really windy outside. I'll do a clip walking back to the truck and just show you how windy it actually is. There we go, I've had a shower, nice shower. Just walking back, I got a spicy chicken sandwich and I got some popcorn as well to have for later on, but seems to be a little bit calmer. Not a lot calmer, but a lot better than it was about 10 minutes ago when I was walking across, or 15 minutes ago, whatever it was. I was looking for a magnet in there as well that I could put onto the fridge, but we've not crossed the state line yet. We're still in Michigan, so we've can't get one. I'll have a look later when we get down into Pennsylvania. We ain't got a Pennsylvania one either, so we can have a look in there and see if we can grab a magnet from there later on tonight. But yeah, we've just parked up out of the way. We're right over here. Left my side lights on, but you know, that it is what it is, isn't it? So yeah, we've had a shower so we can just get something to eat quickly and then crack on the rest of the way. Okay, so we have got a job offer through. I have accepted it, so we're picking up in Baltimore at a plywood place, and that is going to Great Lake Industries in Elkhart, Indiana for 12 o'clock on Thursday. Notes do say that it says appointment time, but have 1.5 hours before and after appointment time. So I can aim to get there a little early. I just want to see where they are. So we're going to be 3400 East Biddle Street in Baltimore. So there, what's that near? So we went there last time, the Terminal Warehouse Company. So it's a little bit further on out of the way. Well, it's not too bad. It's yeah, I don't know which gate would go in. I imagine the second one, where we're just going to put the pin down there, I imagine. Yeah, looks like it. Shipping and receiving, yeah. So that's where that's going, and we're taking it to 603 Industrial Parkway in Elkhart, Indiana. It says Clark Logic. Well, we can have a look at that better on, but whereabouts is that in comparison to just down the road from Bristol where we were yesterday? So just straight off down. That's actually the Loves that we're going to look at parking it for the weekend there. And yeah, that's a really big industrial place there, isn't it? But yeah, looks fairly straightforward at that. You know, we're happy at that load. You know, it's a 10 o'clock pickup, I think, tomorrow. Oh, sorry, yeah. So it's a pickup tomorrow that we have 1.5 hours before and after. I think this place at Elkhart, Indiana, it just says Monday to Thursday, receiving hours 6 while 2. So we could possibly get that in there earlier then. But yeah, if we're just at the last rest area before the you can't really see it. Last rest area before the state line for leaving Ohio into Pennsylvania. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired, but we've got to knock this mileage out. So 168 miles left to run. Let's get on with it.
Miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles per hour expected. Where? Southeast Michigan. When? From 9 a.m. this morning to 6 p.m. this evening. Impacts. Gusty winds will blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down and a few power outages may result. Here is the forecast for southeast lower Michigan. Wind advisory in effect from 9 a.m. this morning to 6 p.m. this evening. Today, breezy. Mostly cloudy until late afternoon, then becoming partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms until late afternoon, then a slight chance of showers early in the evening. Highs around 80. Temperatures falling in the lower 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, becoming northwest early in the evening. Gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Tonight, much cooler. Mostly clear. Areas of frost after midnight. Lows in the upper 30s. North winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Wednesday, much cooler. Mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 60s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And now the forecast for the Erie Shoreline region. Wind advisory in effect from 9 a.m. this morning to 6 p.m. this evening. Today, breezy. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 80s. Temperatures falling into the mid 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, becoming west early in the evening. Gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Tonight, much cooler. Mostly clear. Lows in the upper 30s. North winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour in the evening. Wednesday, much cooler. Mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 50s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Also, the forecast for northwest Ohio. West of today, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Breezy with highs in the lower 80s. Temperature falling into the lower 70s this afternoon. Southwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Tonight, mostly clear. Much cooler. Less humid with lows in the upper 30s. Northwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour, becoming north 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. And now the remainder of the 7-day forecast for the listening area. Wednesday night, not as cool. A slight chance of rain in the evening, then rain likely and a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the upper 40s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Thursday, not as cool. Rain and a chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-70s. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain near 100%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Rain and a chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of rain and a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 50s. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, cooler. Mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of rain. Highs in the lower 60s. Friday night, cooler.
Right, so we have made it to the TA. The fuel pumps are busy. See where we're going to get a spot in here. Hoping we can get one of the free ones. Just come up to 4:30. It's just come past 4:30 this afternoon. As we're waiting for this guy to back in. There was quite a few in the reserve though, so we might not get overly lucky. We might not get overly too lucky. We'll have to wait and see. Just waiting for this really old Kenworth to get in. And then we can get round and on our way. It's a guy here that's just going straight over the scale, which apparently does activate the scale, so they will probably check the cameras to see who's gone over that, because you're not meant to go over it that fast, because that does that can really ruin the scale. That can apparently really ruin the scales going that fast over them. And that's why I don't do it. See what we're going to get in here, if we're going to get a free one actually. We might not. I don't think we are. Might be one round there. There could possibly be one. There's an end one here actually, but can we spin it round, or is it going to be too small of space? It might be too small of a space actually. Oh, we're not going to get it at that though. Come on. Might be able to just sneak in, you see. I think we're getting that alright. Oh, there's a few round here. But if we spin this here, I'm going to try and get that M1. Actually. Oh, come on. We are round. Let this guy get out of the way. And then we should hopefully be able to just tug on the corner here. This will be perfect for us then. Although it might be stuck out a little bit, but doesn't say it's limited to a space to a certain size, does it? So if we hold it here, it shouldn't be overly too bad. I'd say it ain't fully ideal, but space is a space, isn't it, to be fair. If we're in, we're in. Oh, it is a small one, to be fair. It is a small one. Have a look. Are we in at the back? We're in at the back. They are a bit bigger there though, aren't they, that one? We're just going to stay here, I think. Just going to stay here, and I'm going to go get a magnet for the truck. So we have been and got a magnet. Just going to put it on the fridge. That's two that we've got now. I'm going to probably try and stick to the license plate style ones, because like I say, we've got limited space. They'll take up less room, and you know, you can get them up tight to each other, so there's not limited space. But yeah, I tried being sneaky and tried moving, but I'll probably put the footage in now that I left the camera rolling. And yeah, we have moved space a few times. I was stuck out quite far on the other one. There's a guy that came around and nearly took the front end of the truck off, so, and that's roughly where the camera started rolling again. And then yeah, we got over there, and then we've got into this spot here, so we ain't done too bad. We've still got booked off for 5, turn that light off, and yeah, it's we've had a good day. What we've done 588 miles, so that's not too bad. We've had a good day. Weather's nice. It's a bit warm, but it's quite a cooling wind, so it's perfect for that. So yeah, I am gonna get off and end this video, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one.